what's up? Another update. Here on the SRS, pretty much the same. About to get 96. My Atlas really hasn't gone forward too much. I've completed a bit of maps. First got my Chimera, got 1 kill, of course no claw. The reason why I have some of the maps here is because I eventually want to do all of the Guardians. So I'm slowly started doing these. I shaped my Jungle Valley into a T11. Actually got 1 wind card already. Hopefully I maybe get all of the 7 cards, so I can make the like map MF character. Oh yeah, and I have 2 more offerings already, and I have a couple more tribunals here too. But for a while now, I think this character is gonna be on hold because I 5-linked the chevrons. Need to divine it though. Took me like 430 fusings or something like that. And I have the necessary rings already. Especially this one. This is actually Alt-Aug Regold. I was trying to get just a like a 1 prefix life roll. So I could use it with Ascetic, just, you know, like a blue item, because it gives quantity when you have a blue item. I'm gonna show it in a second. It's another character that I just leveled, but I decided that I'm gonna level the gems for the Righteous Fire, and probably gonna get like a 21-20 SRS too. But since I have like all the basic items needed for the Righteous Fire character, it would be nice to get it like to like, I don't know, like level 80, 85 or something like that, so that I can, when mapping with this character, whenever there's a trial, I can just relog to the Guardian to do it. And if there's like a good day on lab, I can do lab and so on, because I really don't like farming lab with this, especially because the specters tend to die there. But yeah, I don't have a Delirium Essence, or Horror. I think it was Horror for the helm. So I'm most likely, again, gonna be using Rhyme Gaze to start with. It's actually a decent helm. It has a good ES, has mana, which translates to more ES, and it has Conk effect. Now, why I'm most likely not gonna be using Elder Helm for the Guardian is because I don't have a Hubris base. It's a T1 base. If I had one, I would probably Alt-Aug Regal a flat or percentage ES with burning damage. I think Immolate is bugged and works as burning damage at the moment, but I don't think it would apply to Righteous Fire anyways. But yeah, if I had a Hubris, I would try to get like burning damage, like double ES roll helm, just like mastercrafted ES on top, and that would be more than enough. Eventually, I'm gonna be using a Delirium on Sword Gloves and put my Righteous Fire in there. But yeah, I have a lot of good rings I can use. Like, I will multi-mod this. This is basically a 6 mod. Even though the accuracy isn't great, it still helps with getting Fortify and Elemental Overload with a shield charge. I will probably start with the Rise of the Phoenix, which hopefully gets changed into a Elder shield at some point. But again, I don't have a titanium. It doesn't actually have to be a titanium. Even like an Archon might be good enough, because you just get a good, like a high ES roll with max +2 max fire resist. I think the item level is 80. Yeah, this is 80 and it has +2 lightning, but it's an Elder base. So the end game shield for the Righteous Fire would be +2 max fire res and crafted Leo reduced damage taken. But yeah, so I leveled the gem level farmer using Light Poacher, of course. The reason why I'm using Light Poacher, other than that it's just busted, is that like I don't have to use like many gem slots. Like I have like there's 3 gems leveling here, another 3 here, there's 4 here, another 4 here, and then another here. So that's like, oof, it's hard. So that's like 9, 12, that's 15 gems here. So I'm leveling 21 gems right now. Eventually might level even more if I can remove crit strikes from my EK. But my EK is only level 17, so it's having a bit trouble at the moment. But once my Herald of Ice gets some levels, I get some levels, I'm only 73, and all that, I can probably remove that for another gem. So here's the Ascetic that I mentioned. This is actually somewhat obtainable in Soul Self-Found because it's through a prophecy, which, as far as I know, isn't exactly rare either. It's the one where you kill, I think it was Ambitious, yeah, it's Ambitious Bandit, I don't know how to pronounce that, but there's like only 3 of the prophecies, and it's not extremely rare or anything. The rolls on this is like 10 to 15 quant with 80 to 100 rarity, so I'm using a blue shield for the quant, and I'm using a white unset for the rarity. Then I'm of course using Vendors, Paranthus Blazon. I would like to use a Viscous Leash for Rampage and more rarity when you have, like, when you get Rampage stacks. It's also good for keeping count on how many monsters you actually kill in your instances. So I might actually try to chance for that. Well, Bright Peak. I'm gonna try to chance for Supreme Truth, because last league when I was playing with both Fireball and Oasis, I was actually getting more XP per hour with that compared to Bright Peak, because after a certain amount of like break of that attack speed, the difference in the speed on you how fast you do the lap, it's so small that the increased XP is actually pretty substantial. I'm using Nocturnal Scatters at the moment for the charges. I will change them, hopefully to Sadimas at some point, and I will just take Overcharged, and this will be all my charge gains. Boots are just some random life, movement speed, resist. Hopefully Gold Worm at some point. My chest, just a random base spell crit. Hopefully Diallas. I think I have it. I can show you quick. So the Diallas chest is the gem levels dream, because with a blue socket on it, you gain 25% increased experience. And for Empowers, Enlightens and Enhances, a green socket is 10% quality, which translates to 50% increased XP. But when it, like, look in the chest in like a vacuum, blue sockets are better because with a Haku weapon, like 6% Haku weapon, you already have 6% on your Enhances and Empowers and Enlightens. So you gain like another 4%, which is 20% increased XP. So you're getting slightly more from a blue socket. And it works on all gems and not just the 3. So it's pretty crazy. So I'm chancing for this base, I'm chancing for Viscous. I'm probably gonna try to chance the Supreme Truth, and maybe even the Viscous Leech. I'm running pretty strict filter now. Basically just get currency, rare amulets, belts, and rings, because I'm gonna use that for Unided Recipe, currency, and some like quality gems and all that. I mentioned the Empowers. I'm not leveling them yet. I wanna get the setup a bit better and get like the feel of it before I get my my Empowers in there. Oh shit, I have almost level 3 Empower with the SRS character without any quality on it. And then I have 1 Enlighten, I need to level that. But the primary goal with this character right now is to get level 21 Blood Magic, and then 21 Purity of ice and lightning. I'm not gonna need a level 21 purity of fire at all, because I have the +3 onset here, where I'm just gonna toss my purity of fire, and it goes to 23 to get the max resistances. I guess I should show you a lap how this character plays. It's you know, slightly awkward spot right now because the EK is so low level, Herald of Ice is so low level. I'm missing a lot of things on my skill tree still. I'm still gonna get like 10 levels very fast. Also, I'm running like 51 and 180 something rarity. Yeah, this is basically permanent uptime, since I can keep my divination distillate up 100% at the time with an alchemist, because I'm running a sapping life flask. So whenever I use that, you see it takes like half my mana pool. I don't have leech on my boots. I'm not running Asmark, so I'm not getting mana cane on kills or anything like that. So it's a permanent uptime. So basically just use it once, slap my flasks, the light poacher kicks in, and then just spam 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every now and then. And that's it. Gonna be doing this for a while to get the gem levels. Probably gonna get a level 21, 20 SRS too. And after I get to like level 80-ish, and it feels like smooth and all, I'm gonna actually test on Blood Aqueduct and Oasis too. Maybe even like some areas in Act 10, just to find out what suits me the most. And yeah, I kind of wanna do Blood Aqueduct for the Tabula cards for divines, but it's a bit awkward in my opinion to farm with shield shards, and I've heard like that you waste a lot of light poacher spirit charges on it. But yeah. Oh yeah, about the Supreme Truth and the attack speed. So right now I'm using like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jewels, and none of them has attack speed. I'd like to eventually replace these jewels with attack speed, life, and like crit multi jewels. And then like if I get the Supreme Truth, like Bright Peak is probably gonna be just an overkill on my speed. I can bring this character to maps if I want to at some point, but right now I don't have any plans for that, and I would rather get the Wind Reaper character for for the actual mapper and have this as the gem lever. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do it. The problem with that is if I go kill Act 10 Kitava and get into maps, I'm gonna get a resist penalty. I'm like barely cap resist at the moment. Of course, if I get Viscous, I can get a rare shield, I can get a rare ring, which will fix my resist issues. But right now, feels like I'm just gonna be doing the low level areas for the gem XP. Gem XP is like the most gem XP is coming from the lower level areas anyways, because they don't suffer the XP penalty like the characters do. So even if my actual character is gaining only like 5%, it's actually a lot less in after level 80 something XP from the map, the area. The gems are still getting the full XP as they would normally, which is 10% of the base XP. So running a level 60 zone incredibly fast will give way more gem XP than running maps, unless you have absolute crazy bad shit like sextants and set up properly that. So, but it takes way more effort to get that going in solo self-found, and it's also more risky. It's you could do this without light poacher, literally with just wall fireball, with one wall fireball jewel, and it would be able to do this. Obviously it would be a bit slower than what it is now with the light poacher, but yeah. hopefully I can find another vendors, get a bit of more quant. But yeah, I think that's all I had in mind for today.